First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Georgia Tech, Harrison Butker gets us started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. This pass is caught by London. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Cousins. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Falcons first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not, and how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return, you got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here earlier in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Right back to Pitts again. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. 6-0 our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Cousins. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
21-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So gives him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play.
They'll run again here with Robinson. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Chiefs, nothing.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
First down.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Cousins going to change it up. And he'll be hit as He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A gain of 10 yards.
Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here.
First down.
Locates Mooney on the out route. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 15-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's third and a few inches.
No gain on the play.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now Cousins. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the Chiefs 7-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 4.
Now Cousins. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Again, it's Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
3 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Cousins now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
16, Chiefs nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. ball to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest at first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Cousins. Looking for London on the out route complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A little juke. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Lucky 50. 180.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I've been running here.
Touchdown, Falcons! Jamal Agnew from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, caught up to 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Devon Diablo. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Cousins here going to change the play. Algier will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run here with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Cousins here to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.